your own experience.
When it comes down like life or death stuff, that's where, you're a very determined person, just in the way that you live your life.
Yo, family. It's a bit of an interesting pre-market. Pretty interesting pre-market. So this is the hourly gap, and then I've also marked the range, but like we don't really need this because it's just blown through it. And then I just have new log marked. That's pretty much it. New log from yesterday, like Sunday to Monday open, or like Friday close to Sunday open. Still have this weekly wick C marked, and the daily wick C marked. Still. Oh, we are in a daily VI. Okay. I guess I'll mark it. I mean, if it gets in the way, I'll just remove it later. But it's just nice to know that we've touched into it. So I think like on open, yeah, I'm actually just not gonna make any guesses because it's pretty terrible. So not like telling me anything at the moment. It's just doing what it wants. Okay, not really much to be said. Could be short-term bullish. We've dug under here, swept this low, broken structure, made a new high. That's like a very short term. You never really know. I can't really say there's like a target to go for today. Like, how big's the opening gap? If it wants to load, it'd be nice. But it just doesn't. Okay, thank you. So it looks like gap's going to be like somewhere in between here. And that would be the opening gap. Somewhere in between where price is now and this high. Because, I mean, I've unmarked it now, but this is basically like the previous opening gap. And I think that would be from Friday to Monday. It's like this level here was the opening gap because we dug into it yesterday, just before I ended stream. We were in the opening gap. But yeah, this is essentially what an uncertain open looks like, right? There's literally no real target sticking out to me. We have this massive run up that we could dig into eventually, but it's not showing any signs of wanting to do that. We're in a fair value gap, which could send it higher up here. We're also in a daily VI, which could send it up here. But then you also have equal lows, and then a swing low. So essentially, there's targets on both sides, and we're just gonna wait for it to play out one of the sides, and then, you know, essentially, like, if you're extremely disciplined, you're just literally looking at this and be like, right, no trade today, no trade day. Here's what I'd see from this: a no trade day. But we might do a little bit of gambling for the live stream. Who knows? Who knows? Played my first Warhammer game with Josh just before I got home, which was like half an hour ago. I almost won, but then I saw the time and I was like, okay, I have to leave. And he was like, right, you can either call it a draw or whoever rolls the highest dice wins. And I rolled a 3, he rolled a 4, so of course he fucking wins. Yeah, big homo. Haven't bought any of the figurines yet. I don't know if I'm that much of a nerd. Like, I don't have the space to paint them, and I don't really have any storage place to like put them. So I don't know about getting the gay figurines yet. Yep, easy 500s on now, yeah, pretty much. And it's not like the game, like, obviously we didn't play like an in-depth game, but it is just rolling dice. And like, yeah, there is strategy and stuff, but like, you are just rolling dice. It's like you're spending $500 to roll dice and paint figurines. I'm good, Ray. Because that's like a quarter of a car payment, and it's like, what? On plastic? What is the point? I reckon like CE of this range and CE of opening gap are going to be essentially the same thing. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. Yeah. So it could be going into this opening gap and then coming down, kind of clearing the VI possibly. Yes, this green line is just going to be the midpoint of the range, but it's essentially midpoint of the opening gap as well. Midpoint of the range in a premium gap. If this structure is like somewhat cleaner and it was giving like a more clear sell side draw, other than like daily VIs, then it would be a nice short. But looking at this and looking at higher time frames, it's like, what kind of sell side am I really aiming for? Have this here. But we're having to clear quite a few gaps. I guess like higher time frame, like 50 minutes, is also bearish. And we do have 10 o'clock news as well. Okay. So yep, perfectly hitting the midpoint of the range there. And CE of the opening up. Right there. So it could fully well just nuke here. And go to the VI. I mean, VI and yeah, I don't really see it going for sell side to be honest. So this is sell side. I'll mark that as sell side because it's quite confusing. 15 minutes sell side. But it's not good enough structure and good enough targets to be like, yep, I'm good enough to enter a trader. There isn't much confidence, essentially. Because there's targets either side, and there's structure to explain both sides of the story, right? Both sides of the market. Do, 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 do. Short bias like a little bit more because of high time frame structure, like 15-minute structure. We're in a premium gap. Like sell side is a little bit more weighted, as in price is more like weighted to go to sell side. But whether it's a good enough entry, I don't think it is. Could always gamble it, but you know. I don't think you really learn much if you just see me gambling every entry that's possible. Like, but I would say my eyes on sell side. It's just not good enough structure to enter a trade. Still hasn't been a fair value gap formed since open on the 1 minute. So I think that'll be off the 5 minute Wexy. Dug a little bit deeper. Yeah, dug a little bit past it, but body's pretty much respected it. That's that green line there. Still respecting this 5 minute wick. You're random. How are you loving this lovely market right now? I think I'll just keep the 5-minute wick, but get rid of the premium discount. Don't really need it there anymore. This fair value gap is a low risk entry if you're like really trying to force a trade, but I wouldn't try and force a trade in these conditions. So let's say you enter like somewhere in the gap, anywhere in the gap, you're literally gonna have less than 20-point stop, so you're fine. And I think your confidence for that low risk entry is just premium gap, and then you broke structure and haven't made any highs since. But like the only reason I'm not looking for a trade is because I don't really see a clear target. Like, yeah, there's a VI to dig into, sure. We can look for the midpoint of the VI. I think I can get rid of this 1 hour gap box. Just kind of clogging up the stream. It's a lovely mark, isn't it? I love this. Slightly tapping into that fair value gap again. I've taken a payout, but my account balance hasn't gone down. So I don't know what's going on with my account balance, whether I've just duped money or not. But I think it's just like Top Step's an American company, right? So I think they're just delaying or being slow on taking, like, fixing my balance. Because I got the email for my payout, but they were like, yeah, your account balance hasn't changed. Yep, and I think narrow target market is just going to drop. I mean, there is a target like VI, but it's not a high confidence target, essentially. Pretty sure I just deleted the opening gap C, but what was that? Well, that's just a 5-minute wick. That's fine. Do that. Sell side at 250. I think I have that marked. Maybe. This one, 15-minute. It is 10 o'clock news. I mean, like if we do chop in this premium gap until 10 o'clock, then maybe, but again, I'm not. Yeah, we haven't marked, but I don't know. There's also weekly wicks to go for, like weekly wicksy, daily wicksy. But yeah, no, it's definitely like weighted towards sell side. It's just not going to be a clean entry. So let's hit premium discount again, because that's like up here. Pretty much hit it perfectly. But I guess just for reference, we'll have it marked as the opening gap C, because it's like the same thing. They're pretty much under both the same level. So you have this 15-minute range up here and up here, and then the C. another low risk entry, I guess. Oh, this is again. But it's like low risk, but then like you're also likely to get stopped out because it's just gonna chop. But you know, you're not gonna lose much if you get stopped out on it. 15-minute gaps here. Yep. Well, you think you get like a sell model on news? So we've taken these highs now. Reckon we get like a sell model structure? I don't know, man. I just think it's a no trade day. I mean, like I'll tape read it, of course. There's a lesson to be learned here for Lucas, especially. I don't even use order blocks. Every time I try and use an order block, I just get it wrong. So I don't. My strategy at the moment is like, yeah, it could be a long session. Like it could even run up until like lunch macro, and then finally give us a sell model and stuff. But yeah, definitely a long session. Yeah, my strategy at the moment is just have high confluence draws, like opening gaps, and then like um opening gaps, sell models when it's like dug into high time frame liquidity, and it gives you a sell model. Then that's pretty much it. Okay, so it's cleared the entire opening gap. Gamble is your strat, yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Yep, I'm the goat of gambling. No stop loss. Just inshallah. And that's how we win. That's how you get called up to a live account in like 3 weeks. I'm guessing you watched the last live stream then? Did you watch the last live stream? In like spare time? When it wasn't live? Because the last live stream, oh, Josh just sat behind me and I was just clicking the button. Um, yeah, I mean, you also have this 15-minute inversion gap now. You could see it dig into this. 1 hour balance price range. Road, then rejected. Yeah, true. I mean, if you just look at this, you just know it's going to be a choppy session. Like, you have a run up, and it's probably just going to consolidate, right? You have targets on either side of the market. You know, a quite strange like run pre-market, like this 1 minute run, where it's like running down to the daily VI just to hit the upper quartile. I mean, if you gamble along off the upper quartile, then you're chilling. But why is my 1 minute always frozen? Did you get that, Brandon? With your 1 minute on top step, it just like never works. Mine never works. Occasionally. Might just be my internet then. My internet's been pretty shit lately. Nice reaction off the new Enog. If you're looking for shorts. Is that, yeah, that's an immediate rebalance. So is it going to be like a 5 minute sell model, I guess? Sweeping this high. It's going to take a while to play out if it's a 5 minute sell model. See, like, yeah, if you look, my 1 minute is frozen. So I have like draw a fib. See, that's respecting. Well, it was respecting, see? mean, it kind of looks like it might take enough time to be a 5-minute sell model. It's like, I don't really know how it would play out in the 1 minute either, but it's taking a decent amount of time. So it could build structure in the 5 minute. Yeah, I literally, as soon as yeah, I'm actually the best streamer ever. I just unplugged my mic. Yeah, I don't know if Brandon's still here, but as soon as I opened the charts, we were just like, yeah, this is not a trade day. Mm-hmm. Probably stick around for 10 a.m. news, and then might be a little bit of a shorter stream today because there's not really much that can be said about this market. It's just a non-trading day. I'll go over it one more time for why it's a non-trading day. It's just because, like, if you look at the structure outwards, and I go to some of the drawings for now, you've had this run up, right? It's just consolidating. You have targets on each side, right? So if I put the drawings back on, targets for each side, you have wick CE, daily wick CE. You had the NWOG to go towards, not towards open, which it did go towards. But you know, we didn't trade towards the new WOG because we had daily VI to dig into, 15-minute sell side to go into, and like this entire range down here, which could have been potential if market was really showing signs of like digging down. But it's just not. It's just a choppy day. Like, sure, it's running, but if you try and enter in any place along here, you're just gonna get like instantly stopped out. And that's just all based on market conditions. Like, normally if you don't see something straight away on open and you're like, okay, price is definitely creating structure to go towards here, yeah, it's probably just no trade day. Because I think from like the past few streams I've done, I've been able to open on open, like open the charts on open obviously, and start streaming and be like, okay, so we have confidence to go in this direction. Whereas today I was like, okay, we have confidence on both sides. I'm not going to trade it. Right. We have nicely respected the end walk though into a 5-minute gap. They need to show like, I guess 10 a.m. news could show speed to go through the 5-minute gaps and then treat them as inversion. But you also have this inversion. See how it's like, it's always 50-50. You have this inversion, or 10 a.m. can make this green candle an inversion, right? So is it going to make it an inversion, or is it going to respect this one? Is it going to go up or down, right? It's why you're just not entering. And like, especially when you're trying to get funded, good luck holding this volatility. you're gonna shit yourself. So it looks like it's wanting respect to the bullish inversion and like the obviously the fucking Bissy. So you marking like this high, probably. That's if it just doesn't want to chop around the analog, but again, not a not enough complements for a trade. It's just your marking target's just a tape read, essentially. That's even if you want to. You can very comfortably just close the charts and be like, okay, haven't lost anything. So it's a winning day, essentially. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, to be fair, I could just end stream here because I don't think it's going to really do much. I think the only lesson that could be learned today is to see what a no trade day looks like. And it's just essentially having no confluence or having targets on either side, but not enough confluence to make one weighted against the other, especially in terms of enough weight to enter a trade. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure I can just end stream here. And I'll catch you boys tomorrow. Thank you for joining. I'll see you tomorrow. See you. If I can hit the end stream button, because I'm not a retard. GG. Alright, see you.